guys and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be trying out some more products and it's going to be all first impression clips of me like basically applying the products, looking at them, feeling them, testing them out for the first time, and I'm just going to combine as many as I possibly can without making this video super long, and let me take you through it quickly. So and when I say quickly, I mean let's quickly try on the first product because it's a moisturizer and my skin definitely needs it right now. I just got out of the shower and this is the Ceramide 4% barrier repair moisturizer from Dermaco that we're going to be trying out today. So I am actually quite surprised by this because usually when you see like barrier repair written on a moisturizer and it also says Ceramide literally in the name, you assume it to be more creamy, but I have seen a couple of people like you know, showing this and the texture looks more like a gel. So I'm really surprised how they're doing like a gel moisturizer or like a super lightweight moisturizer with ceramides that says barrier repair as well. So let's test it out, let's see what it's gonna be like. I'm really excited for this. Yes, this is like a oil-free gel moisturizer kind of a consistency. Because it's an airless pump, you have to sometimes wait a little while to get the pump going. Yes, okay, now that the pump is going, this is what the texture looks like. It's definitely like what I saw, like it's a gel moisturizer, but at the same time it's like a little thick, you know what I mean? So I get the Ceramide barrier repair claim. It kind of reminds me, I would say, a little bit of the Cica and Ceramide moisturizer, oil-free moisturizer from Dr. Sheth's. I feel like I should compare those two and see how similar or different these two are, but it feels really nice, and I'm going to need a little bit more for my forehead, but yeah, feels amazing, and I can tell I'm gonna like this quite a bit. So yeah, I'm quite impressed actually by the new moisturizers that not Dr. Sheth's, Dermaco came out with. They're all different, I would say, to each other, but all very nice. So yes, that is it for this one. Of course I'll keep using it and I will let you know my thoughts as time passes by. Okay, so now we're going to be using the Dot & Key 74-hour Hydrating Gel Moisturizer Plus Probiotics. It's my first impressions. I have not even like opened this. It is still sealed, which I forgot because I should have definitely done this like off camera. So now we're just going to have to tear this up, and yes, we're going to be using it for the first time, clearly, which is the theme of this video. So this is what it looks like. Very cute packaging. I'm hoping that this is going to be a nice hydrating thick gel kind of moisturizer because the serum that I've used underneath, which is the minimalist, this is what the texture looks like, by the way. Nice thick gel. So I have high hopes for this, and I'm going to take about this much. I don't know if it's too much or not enough. We're just going to see. Okay, it's a very watery gel, and the scent of this actually reminds me of their barrier repair face wash, I think is what that one is called. It's the same scent. In case you have used that, you would know, and if you have not used that but you've used this one, then you would know what the face wash would smell like. But yes, I was saying that the serum that I used underneath this, which was the minimalist gel moisturizer, no, not the minimalist gel moisturizer, the minimalist vitamin C serum, the 10% one, is what I have used. But this is not exactly what I was hoping it's actually quite lightweight and gel like. So yeah, that could be a great thing if that's what you're looking for. But I definitely need more moisturization and hydration to my skin. So yes, I am thinking, should I like pair it with like doing another layer of maybe a different Dot & Key moisturizer, or maybe we should just let it be. I think we're testing it out, so let's see how it works on its own. So yes, that's my first impressions so far. Scent, definitely quite perfumey, so if you don't like scents, you're not gonna like this. Apart from that, it's a very nice hydrating lightweight gel moisturizer, so I would definitely use this in the daytime only, would not use it at night. And yes, we're gonna continue to test it out, pair it with an entire skincare routine later on and see how it goes. Hey guys, so we have another Dot & Key moisturizer to test out today. This one is the Cica plus Niacinamide oil-free moisturizer. They do have a night cream version of this one as well, but this is like the daytime version, I'm assuming, or maybe you can use it both morning and night. I don't really know. It is a gel consistency moisturizer. I mean, the name it says oil-free moisturizer, so I am assuming that this would not work for me personally in the nighttime, because in the nighttime I do like something more creamy. So I already took it out of the packaging, and last time when I was using the hydrating moisturizer, I didn't notice it actually comes with a spatula in here. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to preserve this spatula, but I'm going to take it out. This is what the texture looks like. So let's take a little bit, okay, on my hand. And again, I don't know how much I'm going to need. I did put serum underneath, but it's a very lightweight serum, so I'm going to like slather on a nice layer, basically, because my skin does feel a little bit dry, mainly because I did not put my skincare immediately after coming out of the shower, and I noticed that sometimes if I don't put my skincare on immediately, then my skin does start feeling a little bit dry and like parched and stuff. So yeah, so far so good. And I think this one specifically among the other moisturizers is fragrance free. I didn't notice that for some reason when I was putting it on, because most of my skincare is fragrance free. But with Dot & Key, they are quite notorious for making certain products fragrance and certain other products fragrance free. This one is fragrance free, so I love that about this one. But yes, I have put on a nice layer on my face. Feels nice and hydrating. Again, I love the fact that it doesn't have fragrance, and I'm gonna test it out for the entire day, and of course for a couple of days before I give you my final review on this product. So yes, that was it for now. I'll go put on sunscreen and then continue with the rest of my day. Another new day and another new moisturizer to test out. There is a lot of like construction work going on, so if you can hear that, I am very sorry. We can't help it. I have to deal with it all day long. So yes, I hope you can bear with me. Today we're gonna be using the Dot & Key Vitamin C plus E Super Bright Moisturizer. When I bought all the Dot & Key moisturizers, this is the one I was the most excited to try. I put the Dermaco kojic acid gel underneath for my serum step, basically, and now we're gonna put on this moisturizer. It looks like a mango pudding, and I'm using this spatula. It's actually very jelly like, not like gel like, but literally like jelly like. Like I feel like I'm putting custard on my face. Yeah, definitely very like tacky, but in a good way. I think this one is going to be super hydrating. Taking a little bit more for the forehead. As I've been using these different moisturizers, I'm kind of like thinking which is suitable for which like skin type. and who would like it, who wouldn't like it. I want to say the Cica one has to be my favorite because it is hydrating. At the same time, I cannot get over the fact that like it doesn't have any fragrance. This one is also hydrating, but it does have a little bit fragrance. And then the blue one has to be my least favorite so far because it's got an intense fragrance, and even though it is hydrating, it's not as unique as like these two, for example. And these two aren't unique either, but it's got the vitamin C or you know some sort of benefits basically along with just being a moisturizer. So yes, that was that. I'm gonna go put sunscreen on, and again, like you can see, it just gives such a beautiful glow to the face, which is something I really like. So that was that, and I will keep you updated with my thoughts in the future. Okay, so the first blush we're gonna try out is this one from e.l.f. It's their primer infused blush in the shade, what shade is this? Okay, Always Rosy. I also have the other shade which I will probably test out on a different day, but today we're gonna test out this shade. I love the packaging of it. It is so sleek, so chic, like the matte black. Absolutely love it. But I always struggle a little bit just with opening this one up. I don't know if I'm the only one who finds it a little bit difficult, but this is what the pan looks like, and you can see it's a beautiful nude shade. So I'm hoping it's gonna go with my makeup look today. But I'm gonna take this brush, just tap it a little bit, and like I'm taking the tiniest bit. Okay, it's not too pigmented, so we can go over, take a little bit more and apply it here. To be honest, the first time I'm ever using a blush, I am a little bit scared because I don't know how much is too much, and I have dealt with like a super clowny looking appearance in the past when I'm using a blush for the first time. It happened with the K-Beauty one, so since then I'm scarred just a little bit, but this one actually looks like a beautiful nude shade, so I'm quite liking it. And yeah, it looks really pretty. So far I do like it, and I'm also gonna try the other shade. It's very nice and matte, which I like. So yeah, I'm gonna of course do my lipstick, the rest of my makeup, and then continue filming. This is all that I wanted to share with you today, and of course we're gonna test out a lot of other makeup products and blushes in this video, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so we're going to be trying out a different blush today. It's also from e.l.f. It's the shade Always Cheeky from their primer infused blushes. Now this one is a more peachy shade, so I'm a little bit nervous about how it's going to look with this makeup, which you can see is very cool toned. So this is what the shade looks like in the pan. What I like about this is that I'm assuming it's going to be very sheer, because like on my skin it might be a little bit light, but it would make like a great everyday blush, I want to say. So we're gonna have to build it up quite a bit. Okay, it's like barely even showing up. Is it even showing up? And I'm going quite hard in the pan. There is a lot of kickback, which I don't know if you're going to be able to see on camera, but in the pan there is a lot of kickback. Okay, so this is like barely even showing up. I went in 2 times and I went quite ham. Yeah, it's maybe giving the most slightest bit of color, but not too much. It's also a little bit dark in this room right now. Like if I put the lights on, it looks very yellow. but then if I turn off the lights, it's like still a little gloomy. I want to say, like it's the middle of the afternoon, but because it's the monsoons and it's been raining since morning, I'm gonna try to build it up a few more times and see. And I should probably also like go to the mirror and see what it looks like in person. It's probably not showing up on camera, but it might be showing up in person, we don't know. So I think I should do that, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I came back after looking in the mirror. It's not showing up on my skin at all. It's like barely visible, and I clearly layered on a lot. Now this is a pretty sheer formula and it's buildable, so that's probably one of the reasons why. But if you're looking at buying the shade Always Cheeky, you need to have a fair skin tone for it to actually show up. I would say I'm a medium skin tone. I'm not super dark, I'm not super fair, and it's not showing up on my skin, so that's a little bit disappointing. But because I need to have blush on my cheeks, I'm gonna actually try out the last new blush that we have. This is Sugar Pop Ultra HD blush in the shade 02 Sienna. So I have a whole day of filming ahead of me, and I cannot be looking like this in all my videos, so I am going to take this shade right here, which is also like in the same family, I want to say, but this is quite deep, so we might be getting into a disaster, I don't know. I'm just gonna take the lightest bit of it, and okay, can you see, like I literally went in once and at least we have something going on our cheeks finally. And just going to mimic the same on this side. I'm glad that it's not too warm. Like in the pan it looks very warm, but on my skin it's working, thankfully. And finally I have my full face of makeup complete, so I'm going to be trying this out on its own and then I will review it for you guys. Of course I layered it on a different blush, so I don't know if this is how it's going to look like always, or it's because I had the other blush underneath and that's why it's looking this way. So I will keep you posted on that. But yes, I guess that is it for all our first impressions, but I'm gonna go now. Hey guys, so in today's video clearly I'm gonna say hi with this brush, and that is because I'm barefaced clearly, and we're gonna be doing a first impressions on this Nykaa Matte Last Pore Blurring Loose Powder. I'm very excited about the Pore Blurring name, and I hope it is actually as amazing as it seems to be. This is not a new launch. It was on my wish list for a very long time, but because I had other loose powders in my collection, I didn't want to add too many more new ones. But now that I finally downsized, decluttered one, finished up some, I decided it's a good time to buy this. So we are going to be using the shade Banana. That's the shade that I bought. This literally came to me like yesterday in the mail, and I was so excited to do a first impressions on this one. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I got this specific shade because I actually went to a Nykaa store and they have this seal which we're going to open, so I've literally not even done that. But yeah, I was saying that I went to a Nykaa store to find out what would be the right shade for me to get, and the essay over there like swatched Banana on my hand, and basically she suggested this shade to me, so that's why I got the shade Banana. Hopefully it works out. I think there is a mesh in here. I want to be able to show you. Yeah, I think there is a mesh in here which I did discover is not my favorite kind of, like, I don't know, packaging per se. I prefer, okay, but this mesh actually seems a lot better. I've taken a little bit. This is how I use all my loose powders. Okay, this is like super duper finely milled. It's like literally flying. Ooh, okay, it looks pretty good. I think I definitely like the color, that I know, so yay on that. I'm just gonna do this like all across my face, buffing it, stippling it all over. and it is like very finely milled, you guys. And I was saying that I'm not a big fan of the K Beauty powder, like the packaging, because that is more difficult to get the product out, I would say, but this one seems better. Like mesh packaging is supposed to be like keep the product inside, but that can sometimes work against me because then I don't get any on my brush, and I want a decent amount. But this is also like spilling a lot. I'm not gonna be able to show you, but like my black pants are covered in powder at the moment because as I'm trying to take the product out, it's getting all over me. So I mean, I'm complaining kind of both sides of the story. Like if there is not enough product, that can be a con, and in this case, because there is a lot of product, it's getting a little messy. But I think this one I can kind of manage. If there is not enough product out, I think it irritates me a lot. So there is that. But this is looking really nice, like really nice, and I will definitely wear it and test it out enough before I come back to you and give you my thoughts on this. We also have another loose powder which I will probably test out on a different day. I basically bought both of them together, so yeah, let's see how it goes. But so far so good. I think I'm going to now look at what my skin looks like basically in person, because in camera it might look amazing, but in person, if it's like, you know, all pilly and like, you know, those powdery flakes that are coming off of your face, like if that is happening, it's gonna definitely be a no. But if not, then I think it could really be a hit. So I'm gonna go and see what my face looks like, and then come back and give you an update. Okay, I'm back. It definitely does not look bad in person at all, I have to say that. Though I will say my skin is not looking like the best, and that is like, it's my skin's fault, it's not the product's fault. It's because like I'm currently on my period, and whenever like I'm on my period or like right before my period, my skin looks absolutely shit. It's just like the hormones taking over. So I think I should probably wait till I'm done with my period. I will continue using this product, and it does not look like super duper like pore blurring. Like it doesn't look like flawless like in that sense, but it does look like pretty undetectable. It's very soft like the K Beauty one. I would say both of these are quite similar, and I want to say that the price point is also quite similar on both of them. So yeah, I don't know about that. I think I should compare the K Beauty and this one like maybe side by side, or maybe I should look at the ingredients and do that comparison, because if you don't know this, Nykaa and K Beauty are actually under the same like parent company. Basically like Nykaa Cosmetics and K Beauty, like even the K Beauty products are basically created by Nykaa's labs and Nykaa's team, all of that stuff. So yes, of course Katrina Kaif is a part of the brand and she's very much involved in it, but yeah, that is just my my thoughts, and of course these are facts which are very well known. So yes, I do want to know what is the actual difference between the K Beauty and the Nykaa one, or is it like just the same thing? So yes, I will keep you updated on like that front. But yes, these are my first impressions so far, and let's see how it goes. And that is it for the video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. This is the most random outro I've ever done, but I was filming this, like, sorry, I was not filming it, I was editing this video a couple of minutes ago, and I realized there is no outro, but I really want to edit it and upload it today. so it can be up on time as well. But yeah, that's why we're gonna have this random ass outro for this video. But I hope that you enjoyed, and if you want to see more such videos, then definitely let me know. You can leave a comment down below, and that's how I will know to make more of these. But yeah, that is it. The dogs also agree. I hope that you can't hear the barking, but if you can, I'm really sorry.